I am going to be giving you the blueprint for meal planning, staying consistent, grocery shopping. Here is the grocery haul. Pre and post workout nutrition, it's very important. And this is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
It's game time and I'm up one. Name something I ain't done. Name a body that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm French.
To our winner, Julia, Rene.
Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another episode of the Off-Season Files. In today's video, I am going to be giving you the blueprint for meal planning, staying consistent, grocery shopping. This is the exact formula that I use every single week, and it has helped me and all my clients in the Know Your Power program stay on track, keep their goals at the forefront of their mind, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Okay, guys. First, what we're going to do is we're gonna take a little inventory. So I like to go into my pantry and go into my fridge and find the things that I already have, so that I don't go to the store and buy more things and duplicates, and I save more money this way. So I usually have a plethora of white rice already on deck. I have enough oats. I have plenty of peanut butter. Things like that are usually staples in my diet, so then I can write them down, and when I move on to actually creating meals, I can implement them into each meal. The next thing that I like to do is first decide how many meals am I going to be eating throughout the day. Now, for me, I usually like to get 5 meals in a day. This is just something that works for me and my lifestyle, so I encourage you to choose something that's actually realistic for your lifestyle. Whether that's like 3 big meals, or maybe it's 4 medium-sized meals, or it's like 3 big meals and a snack, whichever one that you want that works for your lifestyle. When I'm doing this, I'm also keeping in mind that I personally get hungry every 2.5 to 3 hours. That's just how my body works, and I found that for my clients it really works well too, to keep you from hitting that point where you get really, really hungry. If you've ever hit that point where you get starving, it's so much easier to make choices that don't really align with your goals. So I always keep that in mind with my spacing. And then also, when is my training going to be? And the reason that this is so important is because pre and post workout nutrition, it's very important, especially pre-workout. So I'm keeping in mind that I wanna have my pre-workout meal at least an hour before I go train, so I have enough time to digest it. I don't go and train with a full stomach, and I have enough energy to sustain my workout and hit them PRs. So when I am creating my meal plan, if it is more of a upper body day or a yoga day, you guys know I don't train upper body anymore, I'm aiming to have anywhere from 35 to 45 grams of carbs pre-workout. Now on my leg days, I'm aiming for anywhere between 45 grams and 60 grams of carbohydrates pre-workout. So that's why I like to decide how many meals that I'm going to have, so that when I'm customizing my meal plan, I can start around my training sessions first and then work my way out. Okay guys, so now that I have an idea of what I'm going to be eating, for me, I now am gonna put it into my FitnessPal. So I have a general idea of what my meal 1 through 5 are going to be. So now I get to decide portion sizes for everything, so that it is aligned with my calories and my macros for the day. So we gonna do that. Okay, now that I know exactly what I'm going to be eating for the week, now I can create my grocery list. And this helps me not go to the grocery store and buy things that are not on my list. I now have my full meal plan that's mapped out for the week on my FitnessPal. I hit my calories, I hit my macros, I made sure that my pre-workout meal has at least 45 to 60 grams of carbs so that I am fueled and ready to go, and now I can write my grocery list. So another thing that I like to do is I will typically do this routine either on a Friday or a Saturday, the day before I go grocery shopping, so that it's not super overwhelming and I'm not spending the entire day meal planning, grocery shopping, meal prepping. It just is a lot. So I will see you guys tomorrow where we're gonna go grocery shopping. Okay guys, so we are getting ready to go grocery shopping. We're at Trader Joe's and I have been really enjoying getting my fruits, my vegetables at Trader Joe's. I don't know why, I really feel like it's better quality, and I don't know. I feel like maybe you save a little bit of money because when you go to a regular grocery store, they have the big name brands, which usually are a little bit more expensive than the grocery store brand, and Trader Joe's has all of the grocery store brands. So I'm gonna get as much as I can here, and then I'm gonna go to H-E-B, which is a Texas-based grocery store, and get extra stuff that I might need for around the house and stuff, but I'm gonna try to get the majority of it here. We got our little listy, and we're not gonna stray from our listy right here. Let's go. When I first go to the grocery store, I like to start in the outside of the aisles and get all of my fruits and veggies first. Then I go hunting for some protein sources. I always look for the leaner options of protein like shrimp, 99% fat-free chicken breast, make sure that you check the label, egg whites, and then I typically opt for one fattier meat like beef, but I still get the one that says 90-10, which is relatively lean. Some of my favorite swaps to make are Greek yogurt instead of regular yogurt. It's also higher in protein, lower carb bread, and rice cakes instead of chips. And don't be afraid to swap your regular drinks for the zero sugar options. Okay guys, here is the grocery haul. So I just want to go over a couple of things. I did get some new things that I don't normally get because I'm doing a new meal plan this week where I'm gonna be making 5 really incredible recipes, so make sure you look out for that. So I have some veggies over here. We got carrots, cucumber, avocado, peppers, some eggs, lettuce, my favorite Greek yogurt has 17 grams of protein per serving. We got some more berries over here. Vision is really curious. And this is some new stuff for the recipe. And then low carb bread. I got 2 of these. And then anytime that I'm feeling really snacky, I love having rice cakes on hand because it makes me feel like I'm having chips, and it's just a way better swap than eating a whole bag of chips or something. We got some egg whites, and then we got lean chicken. I always try to find the leanest protein that I can. We have lean beef. This one's 90-10. Shrimp, and this is super easy because it's already cooked. I just need to boil it. And one of my favorite desserts is any of the real the sugar-free Jell-O. Delish. So now it's time for the next step, which is prep the meals that you can. All right, guys. So the next step is to prep the meals that you can, because this is going to be the easiest way for you to just grab it, go to work. Now, if you work from home, it's a little bit different where you don't necessarily have to prepare every single meal and have it ready to go. But one thing that I used to do when I was working a 9 to 5 at a salon, and then some days I would work a 12 to 8 p.m. I would prep the meals that I knew that I was not going to be eating at home. So for example, in the 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. work slot, I knew, okay, I'll have my breakfast in the morning. I will bring meal 3, 4, and meal 2, 3, and 4, and then when I get home, I'll have meal 5, so that I don't have to do too much preparation. And then if I worked the 12 to 8, then I would be like, okay, I can at least get 2 meals in before I go to work, and then I need to bring meal 3, 4, and 5 to work because it's gonna be late. Other things that you can do is get all your fruits and everything washed and ready to go. So we have some blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. I'm gonna make sure that these are washed so that we can just grab and eat them. And the vegetables are chopped. I like to have my little chopped vegetables and I put them in these little containers. They're super cute. They're from Amazon. I have all of my organization stuff linked in my Amazon in the description if you guys are ever interested. And we also need to prepare our protein. So we got chicken, we got our shrimp, and we got our beef. Preparing this stuff during the week, it's just a time waster. So if you can have it ready to go, just take an hour on the weekend so that you are set up for success, and it's way easier to stay on track. Meal prepping can be very daunting when you first get started, but it doesn't have to be. Put on your favorite show or your podcast and have fun with it. I did all of this within an hour. I start by washing and prepping my fruits and veggies so that I can easily grab them throughout the week, and I can also add them into other recipes to avoid wasting anything. I'm a big fan of cooking all my protein at the same time to save time. Utilize all your kitchen appliances. Here, I boiled my frozen shrimp at the same time as I seasoned and put my chicken in the oven. Then while I was waiting for that, I can get started cooking the beef on my pan. And if you have an air fryer, there you go. You have another kitchen appliance that you can cook more stuff in. Okay, y'all, isn't this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? We have everything that's like prepped and ready to go. So we have our chicken, we have our 90-10 beef, strawberries, we have everything's washed and cut and ready to go, so that now when I start putting like the meals together that I need to, that it's just super simple, easy. Okay guys, so the last thing that I do is, now that I'm ready to go for the week, I write down the exact meal plan and I tear it out, and I have this I was about to say stapled. I put it on my fridge, so it's right there, all the measurements, so that if I need to measure anything out during the week for like breakfast, I just look to the right and I bring out my scale and I measure everything. I also, will have it on my phone too, because it's all documented on MyFitnessPal, and there's a great feature where you can copy and paste it to each day. And what I have found is that by doing this, it's just so much easier versus like tracking everything as you go. Sometimes you forget, you get tracking fatigue. So let me know down below if you enjoyed this video. And as always, I love you all so much, and you're more powerful than you think. Bye.